What's up, lads? We've been doing a lot of childhood games, and this is a childhood game. And of course, there's a buddies, Psygnosis, who have been showing up a lot recently.
I wonder why our dad got us this game.
Because he wanted us to be vampires.
I'm gonna guess it's because we like Castlevania back in the day.
Probably. Another member of our family really liked Dracula, so that would also make sense too. Look at that. Pretty cool. I think that's supposed to be Dracula. I don't know. Alright, so this is Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing on normal with the maximum lives and the maximum health.
Boo!
Jump is B.
Missile.
Sword is Y. And then missile is A. So anyone else, if you do it any other way, you're insane. So this one has a weird one. Like, it like starts up, it's like press start, and then like you put the stuff in, and then it's like, here you go, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Like, it's weird. It's like the options like have to be part of it.
Whoa, it's Castlevania 64.
Before Castlevania 64.
Like
so this game is very flawed. It is about as average as a platformer game is, but in a weird way, I kind of like it. In a very weird way. So right now that I have like literally no sword at all, I'm going to be jumping over everything I can. So the whole goal is, let me actually turn it down a little bit.
Is this based off like the movie? Like who played the main
Keanu
character?
Reeves. So I guess you're Keanu Reeves. So you see, he thinks about a sword or a weapon or whatever. Okay. And then you go and you can find the sword, which I will, because I don't know how you're supposed to beat this game without this sword. And by the way, this is like every
Your attack is so weird in this game.
As far as I know, hello. As far as I know, every
Why are you just killing random drunks?
because I'm journeying to the castle. So as far as I know, every level that you can find an item, it's just like a usable item, almost like the cross in Castlevania. But in that first one, you better gosh dang pick up the sword, because I cannot.
Permanent?
Yeah, it's permanent. Wow. It's the only thing I know that's oh, dang it. Ugh. So this game has one fatal flaw more than anything else, and that's there is essentially no
invisibility frames.
Invincibility frames. So that is constantly going to be a thing.
Yeah, and that is a huge flaw for a game that is so combat-oriented.
So I'm going to die on this boss, and that's okay.
But where? I thought the game froze.
In fact, I'm going to die in a second. There we go.
Hey, at least you start right here. Yeah,
the game's pretty nice with that stuff. The game is not nice, however, with refilling your life after beating bosses and going to new levels.
Ooh, that sucks.
They're not a fan of that. So, as AVGN famously said like 10 years ago, a lot of the bosses end up being quite literally, you just swing as fast as you can, and you kill it before it kills you.
Oh yeah, you did cover this game.
Harker's Escape from the Castle. There are some levels where you don't have to find the gentleman thinking about the thing, which I don't really know what that is. There's some that are just straight on, but I would say about 70% are, you have to do that. So, yeah, as you can see, I am down to one hit, which is great.
Imagine doing this with like 2 hits or whatever is the lowest setting.
No, thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
So how do continues and lives work in this game?
My lives are those spheres in the upper right.
Oh, okay.
Continues, I have, I want to say 3.
Okay.
Also, this game is pretty nice on, like... Wow.
So this won't be, like, a relentlessly difficult...
Ah! Screw you. It's still pretty difficult, but yeah, like, sometimes on... So, like, it changes its mind every level. Like, that level, it just started me right there. Some levels have... Like this one. In fact, I think this one...
What hit you?
Some levels... Hello. Okay, I guess I didn't know. Have checkpoints, like this one, where that one, it's going to start you at every checkpoint. So it's like sometimes it decides it doesn't want checkpoints. Oh yeah, this. Okay. I'm gonna die. Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember AVGN getting killed by that.
It literally is. So there's like 1 or 2 parts in this game that are literally super unfair. And I honestly don't have any... I have no idea how you're supposed to do this. Like, I can avoid 1, but I'm going to get it 3 times minimum.
Yeah. Wow. Literally 0 invisibility frames.
0. Alright, so these are the save things, or the... whatever.
Oh, those lanterns?
The lanterns, yeah.
Oh, there's the vine.
Hi.
What the heck?
Okay, so I gotta watch out because there are... Yep. Epic. And there's one more time where they... Like, I'm trying to remember the levels where they, like, mess with you. And this is one of them.
Dude, there really should just be, like, a little tiny hole in the ground
awesome.
just to let you know.
That's actually huge. And I would like it to be able to get through this level without dying, please.
I like to have a level that doesn't have obnoxious mist.
I'm fine with the mist. The sound effects are more annoying to me. And a lot of times you almost have to, like, kind of just push forward a little bit at a time because you're like, when are random spikes going to come out and kill me?
It doesn't help that your sprites are so huge. Like, the camera's way too close. Or should I say sprite size?
This is a boss.
Where?
Oh, yes, this one. I'm about to.
Oh, yes. The classic dragon.
Oh, that's so not fair. I always forget this boss exists, because I was like, oh, I was getting ready for this other boss, and each boss has its own, like, things that you do. Yeah, I got hit twice there. Alright. Well, honestly, all things considered, we're not doing awful here. I could be doing better, but we're not doing that awful. Much like Nightmare on Elm Street, which I recently played for the NES, this game comes down to 2 levels and 2 really, really, really hard parts that if you get through it, you're going to beat the game no problem. And if you don't, you're going to lose, like, an entire continuous worth of lives. I kind of like, there's some things about this game I kind of like. I like the music in general. I like the...
When you can hear the music and it isn't buffered by dumb sound effects.
Yeah.
I mean, the entire game is you slashing your sword.
And I guess that's kind of a habit for me.
I would do the same thing, because the game's camera is so close to you, you can barely see what's happening.
Yeah.
At least you don't stand in the center of the screen, if that is the case. Oh.
Hey, guess who this is?
Frankenstein?
Dracula.
Ooh. But why is he 15 feet tall?
Don't worry about it. So yeah, all things considered, pretty easy boss. But imagine if you didn't have that sword here.
Did you ever play the NES version of this game?
No. No, that's one of those really, actually uncommon games.
Oh, really?
I can't tell you the last time I saw it. This game is everywhere. Every game store you go into, you can pick it up. Every single one.
Because no one wants this game.
Except for me. I have it boxed because I'm an idiot. Okay. Like I said, all things considered, we're doing pretty good now. I want to say we're about maybe a third done with the game at this point. The Journey to Civilization. We just gotta... There's 1 or 2 more levels where those spikes appear, and that's all you really have to worry about. And there's a couple places where they pretty much mess with you. Because they dang well can. So this is one that took me a while to figure out the first time, Trev. So what you want to...
Yeah, the NES version of this game is like 40-50 bucks.
Yep, makes sense. So you want to jump up here. You want to hit this. And even though that falls down there, for some reason it opens up the area at the bottom, even though it doesn't clearly crash through anything. It opens that.
Are you supposed to know that?
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Hi, enemy from Castlevania 4.
Literally.
You don't get these too often, so whenever you see them, you want to...
I was at like a health refill or something.
Yeah. I don't even know if you can kill these.
Did you ever get that item that the guy thought about in that other stage?
No, I like never get them. Because I have no idea where they are.
Okay.
It like doesn't...
Do they do anything? Like, special?
It gives you... Dude. It gives you, like items you can use, like
but it's not as important as
guns and stuff. No, as far as I can tell, the sword in the first level is like the important thing.
Yeah, imagine playing this game without the sword, or if you lost the sword after you died or something.
Oh, nice, sweet. All right.
Man,
Yeah, that would be. This game would be impossible. I would not be sitting here playing it right now if you didn't have the long sword.
This game does have really weird level progression now. You find the guy who thinks of the thing, and then you find the exit mark that's just like somewhere, and then it explodes, and then it's like, well, it's over.
I kind of like how weird it is. It's like very.
Yeah, it's very unique.
It's very retro weird.
But I would imagine that.
Dude.
I don't remember us getting like past like even the third level of this game, so I'm sure as kids we were just like, what do we do?
So do you want to see? Do you want to see a spider fall?
Nice.
You want to see another spider fall?
What?
Yeah. I only remember that because I just played this yesterday. But yeah, that's a beginner's trap, I guess. I don't know if it counts as a beginner's trap because of how stupid.
Yeah, it's just bad.
That was Crocodile Dundee. I think you only see him once this game.
Weird. He's not even facing you.
Yeah, he was like stabbing the other direction. Hey! That's not a vampire. Get it? I've never seen that movie. But I've seen the Simpsons episode where they go to Australia. I think we have zombies now. No. Okay. Please no bully.
I never watched the movie. Are any of these bosses, like, in the movie?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, the movie is, like, kind of, like, boring, in that, like, it's not, like, people think it's just, like, oh, vampire killing, whatever, and it's just Dracula being a creep the whole time and being like, I'm definitely a normal guy, just look at my hair. The funniest thing is, I think I say this every time we play something similar to Dracula, but Bram Stoker's Dracula, the book, is like a series of like mail communications, is the way it's told, which is obviously pretty interesting.
Yeah, I actually knew that.
So like, I don't know where. Oh right. I don't know where like everything ended up being with the movie and the game and Castlevania and all that kind of stuff, but I find that very funny. Where like the game itself is just like, or the movie or the book itself is like, Dear John Morris, Dracula is weird. You know what I mean? And then like, it becomes like this like whole big thing, which I literally almost said I forget who wrote Dracula. But then I was like, oh yeah.
You literally can't forget.
You can't. It's like Frankenstein. Like, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Like, it's just one of those weird ones. But, like, they don't say F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby, you know? Or, Jekyll and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by,
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Did Dracula originate with Bram Stoker?
I want to say yes. So this is one I actually can find, and it's like a gun. And I'm going to save it for a later boss. Also, here's a case of them putting, like, a hard jump for no reason. There's, like, no bad guys, there's no anything.
Maybe they just, like, retroactively started calling that, especially when they, like, did the movie so many decades later.
It's possible. It is definitely possible.
Because Dracula was obviously, like, a famous monster for Universal for so many years.
Oh, I hate this part. So every time you jump, or, like, do anything, zombies show up. And you just kind of have to do what I'm doing right now. I got hit.
This actually reminds me that I watched a Dracula TV show on Netflix a few years ago. I didn't finish it, but the beginning part was like how Dracula drank the blood of some guy who visited him, and like slowly over the course of the several episodes, he starts like aging, and like by the end, he's like just an old man. He just is miserable, and I'm just like, when I watched it, I was like, man, this sucks. I feel so bad for this guy.
That's funny how a show makes you feel bad for literally Dracula.
Oh no, not the guy who's got his blood sucked by Dracula.
Oh, gotcha.
No, Dracula starts out like a withered old man, then he sucks the life force out of the guy, and then...
Oh, I see.
It's like the opposite. The main character becomes old, and Dracula becomes way younger.
Just in case. I think there's a boss coming up. Thanks. If you don't remember every single thing this game is going to throw at you, you just get BTFO'd. Okay. Also, I don't know if you notice my extreme strats. Like, when I fight certain enemies, I'll go like that. And I think that's because they also do not have... dude, I hope this is the boss I think it is.
I also like the walk through the wall level design. Oh. What is this guy?
Ugh, dang it. That's what you have to do. And you will never get hit.
What is this guy?
I have no idea.
Top hat,
you would get killed by him if you didn't know, like, just stay on the left. And I don't know if you saw, the reason I got hit was I moved slightly to the right.
Like, literally
one pixel. And it's like, nope. But if you're the whole way to the left, there's another boss you fight that way later, too. In fact, there's 2 more that you fight that way. Alright, we're definitely, like, halfway done with this game. So, not a super long one. Definitely one that's, like, it's like a standard platformer, hour-long kind of thing, which is good. There are some games I like quite a bit. Like, that was an invisible enemy, by the way.
It's pretty cool.
Can you? Thanks. Okay, so I need to do that. This is the one that always gives me trouble.
Yeah, I noticed that this game has a problem with scrolling upwards. It's pretty weird about it.
I don't know if it's this one. It might be this one and the next one. But it's like
you're constantly so close to the top of the screen.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so this is like a really weird one I can never figure out. So I can't get up there until I kill this thing, right? But then... it doesn't... oh, this time it did it. Okay, whatever. Like before you would... This guy looks different this time. Whatever.
Does he?
No, I guess I was reading that wrong.
Yeah, there it is.
The thing I'm gonna get.
How did you even get it? Who cares? Jump up
the whole way up there. I already have 9 of whatever the heck this is. Because I didn't... okay, yeah, it's probably the next level.
That's so weird.
It's a really strange game. And it's made by Sony, like, obviously before the PS1, or I guess published by Sony. It's made by Psygnosis, which haunts me to this day. Every random PS1 game we do, it's like, hey, remember Psygnosis? Okay, stop. Okay, stop.
Man, imagine a world where Nintendo didn't approach Sony to make the Super Nintendo CD thing. A world without the PlayStation.
I would not like that because it would just be like... actually, I guess Sega would just be PlayStation.
Yeah, I guess Sega would still be around, maybe?
Well, yeah, because the whole reason Sega doesn't really exist is...
yeah, but they were making some pretty dumb decisions even before the PS1 even made it to market.
True.
But I have a feeling that they would still be around, possibly, as a console manufacturer.
Not that Sony and PlayStation is perfect. Dang it, am I down?
I mean, the PS1 and the PS2 are like some of my favorite consoles.
But you gotta... the more... I'm like that guy that is always like, the more options you have, the better. No matter what. Even if some options are terrible, it is an option. You don't have to take it. Alright, so... my thumb is just done.
Mash that Y button.
Also, if two enemies are on each other, you don't hit them at the same time. Okay. This is the stupidest boss in the whole game. Because it's like kind of like a platformer too. And I'm just going to wait for her to come to me. It's like Dracula's wife, I think. Also, where do you think the hitbox would be on this boss? Think it'd be the head? No. It's the stupid body. You know what? I'm going to take this safe.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm going to take this safe. I only have 1 hit left. I haven't lost a continue yet. I'm going to take this safe. But yeah, I spent so much time. I don't know why I'm so dumb. I was like, it's got to be the head. And I would like never hit. And I'm like, what? And then I realized it's the body. It's not the head. It's not. And it's not that it's everything. It's just the body. Okay. I just wanted to get it so next time she comes out, it makes sense. Be done. This is probably my least favorite boss in the game. It's not the hardest, but the fact that it's like... technically, it's the easiest boss, because you can just stand here and jump if you're patient.
If you drop down, is it an instant kill?
It's not an instant kill, no. Come on, yes.
That's
all right, cool. But yeah, you still get hurt, and I only have 1 hit. Which, by the way, game, come on. I know there's a lot of levels, but once you beat a boss, can you give me my life back, please? Like a boss, please?
Nah, son.
Also, one of the other things I don't like is it's hard to tell sometimes when you have life and don't in, like, some levels. This one, it's pretty easy. but other ones it's pretty difficult. Okay, so that's good. Right, I forgot. Zombies. Good thing is once you hit them, I don't think if you touch their body, you die. But once you get to the incline, they don't show up anymore after that. Alright, so yeah, you hit this, which opens something down there. Which is good, because otherwise
More
zombies. Like, usually I try to just jump over it, but I'm like, you know what, I really want to beat this game today, so not gonna do it. Oh, well, whatever.
Good thing you got a checkpoint
like
literally
1
half
second
a
ago.
second
You also only have one checkpoint. Like, when you choose a new checkpoint... Nope, I don't want to die. I'm also on my last life, so... Nope. I should. You know one of those jumps where... That's what opened, by the way. Where, like, you move your whole body like it'll help.
when you, like, you can hear the plastic creaking from you manhandling it.
Yep! Alright. I just want to get through this level without dying, because... It'll be pretty good. I know I have at least 2 continues. And like I said, all things considered, I'm doing pretty well. Okay.
Man, what a tough jump.
And it's
Random
like,
tough jump.
it's so unnecessary.
Yeah, just to get to a ledge. There's, like, literally no obstacles other than just wasted time.
Okay. I'm gonna get some running jumpage. Okay. Yeah, it's just like, ew, you wasted time, stupid. Oh, okay, thank you. There's like nothing. There's a part later in the final level where you do this kind of thing, but there's like spikes shooting at you or arrows shooting at you.
Fun.
Yeah, that's fun. But I always think that the sprite is wearing like a helmet.
Is he not?
I have no idea.
It looks like a rugby helmet to me.
Okay, this is my favorite boss in the game.
It is weird because, like, I don't think Keanu Reeves wears a helmet in Bram Stoker.
So what you have to do is you have to goad him over, excuse me. You gotta go one pixel! Ugh. Wow, he's like going earlier than he normally goes. I swear to goodness. Which is fine.
Literally one hit left. Oh god. Okay, never mind.
We're like a million hits left.
I don't understand how the health bar works.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Alright. So, very happy so far. I want to say there's
3 more?
Yeah, like 3 more bosses. There's the final boss. There's like Frankenstein. There's one I always forget. I want to say there's 3. I think this is the level that always messes with me. Which is fine. I just did it yesterday, so I will remember. Also, this is where you start seeing like normal villagers, I think. And I'll tell you one thing. They suck. I don't like them one bit. So you need this to go in. Yeah. I hate these guys so much. They're like just normal guys.
Holy crap, they run at sonic speed.
I guess you can jump over them. And they take so many hits!
Yeah, what the heck. You lost 4 health in 5 seconds.
Yep.
What?
Okay.
Are you supposed to know you can jump in that bookcase?
So this one lies to you. As is common with retro games. It says go down and right, but that's a friggin' bold-faced lie!
F.
No, that's not right. The guy's still throwing beer bottles at me from over there. I think this is also one of those games where you just, like, jump on everything and you're like, oh, it worked. Or, oh, didn't. So usually this game's pretty obvious where, like, when it tells you, like, go... where it's like, go here, you just like go there, but this level's a lie. So yeah, I specifically remember this level, not liking it. It's not one of the levels that I mentioned earlier where you like, it's your difference between winning and losing, but not a huge fan. Thanks.
Literally just a drunk throwing bottles at you.
Okay, so you get this. So this next part I'll never understand. I guess I picked up the book of something. So it should open the door on the right, but I find that oftentimes it doesn't.
What?
So I find that if I like go the whole way to the left and don't do anything, just go to the left, it opens the door? Okay, so that's the door right there, and it's not open right now. Ah, dang it. Oh, okay, cool. I still have a life. Good. So I find that a lot of times I just go to the left, and then it's going to be open, even though I don't pick anything up or do anything. Dude, Sonic, calm down. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty worried now. I'm going to go to the right and just hope that it's open. Please be open.
Love respawning.
Sweet, it's open, right? So I don't...
What?
I don't get it.
That's so weird. Get that dynamite.
Nope. I'm going to get out of here before I get hit 2 more times.
See ya.
Alright, so I think next level I'm just going to die on purpose so I can continue there. Because you do start over at the beginning of the level when you get to continue. And... yeah, definitely. Oh no. I like how it starts on no. Like, screw
Holy crap. I thought you picked no for... Literally, my heart dropped so hard.
I know. So I like this level because I think it tells a story. Like, this is like the son. I don't know if you saw the bald guy. He's like the dad. And there's the mom. So they're, the family's all here.
Cool.
I don't, like, that's... While you're playing games like this, you gotta kind of make up your own stories, you know? Alright, so...
It's weird.
This is one of those parts where you're either gonna... Ah! Like that! There's 2 parts like this, and... Thanks, game.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See ya!
What a dumb piece of crap challenge.
So there's 2 more parts like that. There's one more that's coming up, which I don't think is too hard. And there's a part in the final level where I could literally lose, like, all my lives. I always fall on that enemy. I always forget which direction to go, and I always fall on that stupid scorpion, I guess. Luckily, in this level, the enemy, like, those enemies aren't, like, running at you like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because they have chains on them or...
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh, that was my bad. That's okay. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. So jump on the small one first. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8.
Man, these platforms are so weird.
And we did. I don't like this level.
Yeah, this is the worst level by far so far.
But I will give this game credit for one thing, which is it doesn't have a lot of, like, auto deaths, even though you can die in... Oh, right. Speaking of that. Okay, so this one... 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, okay.
What?
So if you don't go instantly after you kill that, it's going to keep falling down and kill you. Alright, so this is... Unfortunately, I don't have my gun anymore, so that's a shame.
What is this guy? 20-foot tall, mummied Elvis.
I call him Frankenstein, but I have no idea. That one, if you have your gun, you just wait for him to come to you. If you shoot him, like, a couple times, he literally stands there on the left, and you're like, okay. I think there's one more level than the final level. Oh, right, this. I don't know what this is.
Gargoyle.
I'm sure it follows the movie. It also doesn't really do anything. Although the first time I got here, I had no lives in one hit, and I died on it. But looking back on it, it wasn't the final boss anyway, so... It just literally... I think if you stand there, I think you would just never die.
Yeah, what?
It doesn't do anything.
It should be programmed to, like, throw diagonal fireballs.
Even if it pooped on you, it would do something. Alright, so this might be... If it says the final battle... Or I think the final battle. Hey! So we're on the final battle. Alright, this is it. And this is also the part that I was talking about. I'll tell you when it is, so you can be prepared to...
At least the hardest challenge is actually in the final level.
Alright, this zombie is, immune.
Okay.
That's my thoughts exactly, is the word okay. I don't know why, but you just will never... You can't hurt that zombie.
Is there another zombie that you
Nope.
can't hurt? Just that one? It doesn't even follow you? What? It literally seems like a programming error, but who knows? Scary skulls.
Spooky. They should just call it Boo Haunted House.
Why didn't you make that joke in the actual Nightmare?
Dang it. No. I have to make it when it makes less sense. Dang it. He said it on another one, but I forget what it was. Alright, dang it. I usually do not get BTFO'd by this. So, of course, it's all the nerves and everything. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It's fine.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, it's possibly not fine anymore.
Okay. Get to the next thing.
Checkpoint,
Got it.
please. You still have 4 lives and 1 more continue, right?
Yes. Oh, I'm done. I forgot about that jump.
You only had 1 hit left.
Yeah. I forgot about that jump. This jump... Okay, alright! I literally pressed it not much. I'm choking the big one.
Dude, can you
What
just...
the heck?!
Can you just test it before...
Yeah, you're right. Okay. All the rest are fine. So yeah, I'll probably have to use my continue here. I did so well until now. Okay. I don't know why I'm choking so much, guys. This is the big choke. Okay. Whew.
This is a piece of crap platforming challenge, though.
Okay. Unfortunately, the part is coming up. It is, in fact...
So when you get a...
right here. This is it.
When you use your continue...
I'm gonna have to start over, which is fine, because... So this part you have to be really quick. 2, you have to go 2 forward. So you have to memorize all these guys' patterns, because they will just run into you and just kill you.
Because they take like 8 hits.
2, dang it. I think there's 1 more. Should be fine! Okay. Well, unfortunately I screwed all my lives earlier. If I could just get that, that'd be cool. And if I could just get that, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. How do you get them?
I'm not messing around at all. Oh yeah, I'm definitely in here. No question at all. Alright, so... Going. Okay, so... Going. What? It's like random.
They have different... Wait. Go.
I guess that doesn't matter. Whew. Please don't hit me in the face. Taking my time. Taking my time.
Yeah, there's literally no reason.
Where is it coming from?
Yeah, it's like a skeleton 10 years away. Wait, is it just for life? I mean,
Okay.
it's still life, but...
I have no idea how to get the other thing, but that's fine. I have a life. I think the final boss is like right around the corner.
You can probably make it the whole way back now.
YOLO. Actually, I'm just gonna be super, super, super careful. Because I at least want to get to the final boss with this life. I probably could have. Yeah, I could have easily. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. Right. Give me a life, baby.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to restart, which is annoying. If I had one more life, I'd be like, oh, okay. I honestly forgot about this. Did I even make that jump? Holy crap.
Yeah, Scary.
Ooh!
Ooh! Pretty nice for the final level.
Okay.
What? No checkpoint?
This is the final boss.
It's just so crappy that you had to do that platforming thing again. Oh, is this another boss that you do this?
I think so.
Did you get it? Ooh,
I think so.
you did.
This is Dracula, by the way.
Thank you, Psygnosis, for being complete crap.
I don't know how you're supposed to do this otherwise. Look how big he is.
Yeah, he's so huge. Like, you have to, like, just jump under him. Spencer did it.
I did it! And I only used one continue. I didn't use both continues. And I did it on normal. So yeah, how are you supposed to do that? Look at that.
Oh,
and like the jump is so random.
Whoa.
That's like a scene from the movie, but it looks so bad. As you strike to defeat Dracula, he reverts to his former aging self. Gazing upon the helpless figure, a fleeting moment of pity touches your soul. As if feeding off... It's so hard to read. Emotion, he seems to grow in power, and in one final huge effort, his body dissolves into an incandescent mist, quickly blending with the shadows of the ancient courtyard. The ground around you starts to shake, and so you run for the rough track that leads back to civilization. A movement from above catches your eye, but is gone too quickly to see clearly. Further down the track, you stop to take one last look at the shadowed castle. That went too fast,
yeah,
and it's impossible to read.
It really is.
It's so hard to read.
Imagine feeling pity for Dracula.
Yeah. I guess Keanu's character was just dumb. Keanu's character might have been like John Morris, maybe, because that's like an actual thing. It's not just a Castlevania thing. So yeah, that's Bram Stoker's Dracula. It is as average... Oh! You know what this is?
From the film.
You know what this is? I think.
I don't think this is the...
I think it is. It might not... Wait, I guess maybe it... I might be wrong. Oh, yeah, sure.
It is!
It's Fred Fuchs.
I didn't know that he actually beat this game.
So it's Fred F-word. Anyone who watches AVGN, this is the infamous Fred. You know what. Also, Olaf Olafsson. Hey, our last name's Olafsson. What should we call our kid? Olaf Olafsson. It's like your last name's Jones, and you call them, like, Jim or John. John Jones, or, like, Jones. No, Johnson, and you call him John. John Johnson. Alright, anyway, so Bram Stoker's Dracula is about as average as a game can possibly be. I think if this...
It's cool, though.
It's cool. It is cool. It's unique, and I will say it's a game you can play, you can beat, or get kind of far in, and as we've talked about before on NES and SNES ones, how many games can you honestly sit down and beat? Like, honest to God, sit down and beat on the NES and SNES. Not a lot. So, I would definitely give it a C. It has a lot of nostalgia for me. Simply because it's a game we had as a kid. I'm really happy to be able to actually beat it now. I never thought I'd see the day. So, that's it. I didn't even press start. It was just like, get out, restart the game now. Psygnosis says
Thank you, Psygnosis Senpai.
By the way, I never thought about Psygnosis in my life before we started doing random PS1 games. And now it's like
It's because they don't exist anymore.
every week, it's like Psygnosis, Psygnosis, Psygnosis. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate it. See you next time. Have a good day.